statement about his son Barron and shocked his supporters. Little Barron Trump is beginning the process of moving to Washington, D.C. along with his mother, First Lady Melania Trump, after he finishes his school year. President Donald Trump issued a surprising statement about his son's future. According to Daily Mail, the Trumps have decided to forego the usual Washington, D.C. schools in favor of having Barron attend the prestigious St. Andrew's Episcopal School in suburban Maryland. It will cost the Trumps $38,000 to send the 11-year-old to the school, which is located in the town of Potomac. Barron's new school has class sizes that range from 11 to 15 students, and there are only 580 students in the entire school, which offer instruction from grades 6 to 12. If he continues attending St. Andrews until high school, the tuition jumps from $38,590 a year to $40,650 per year. This decision came as somewhat of a surprise, as Trump's predecessors Barack Obama and Bill Clinton sent their daughters to St. Wilfrid's School. However, it's already clear that the Trumps made the right choice for Barron. St. Andrews programs are designed to serve students of varied interests and abilities capable of achievement in a challenging academic environment, the school stated. To create such an environment, St. Andrews supports a dedicated faculty and administration who respect and appreciate students. St. Andrews strives to challenge and support all of its students in a balanced program to nurture their academic, artistic, athletic, and spiritual growth. The school believes that developing each individual's intellect, character, and sense of self-worth encourages each to live a creative and compassionate life. What do you think of this? Share your opinion. With one question, Ted Cruz got Sally Yates to give up the secret about Obama and his refugees. Senator Ted Cruz caught NSA Director James Clapper and Attorney General Sally Yates for unmasking private citizens under the U.S. government program. During their arguing, Senator Ted Cruz asked Yates about her decision to block the Trump temporary refugee ban incoming from terrorist states. Yates said that President doesn't not have the right to block refugees to America. Watch Ted Cruz get her. Of course, Sally Yates and the Democrats said nothing about Barack Obama. They would never betray the party. They must never stray from the party. Democrats are forgetting that Obama discovered that Al-Qaeda terrorists were living as refugees in Kentucky, and because of that they blocked all Iraqi refugees from entering the U.S. for 6 months. 3 things happened. 1. There were no protests in city streets across the United States. 2. Sally Yates did not disobey the President of the United States at the time. 3. The left said nothing. They did nothing. There was no problem when Obama did it. Sally Yates was U.S. Attorney in Georgia when it happened. She was promoted to Deputy Attorney General in 2015. H/TABC, share this right now, y'all. Get this one way out there. We can't let the liberals lie about this one and hurt our president. Right after Trump fired Comey, Rand Paul went on live TV and leaked FBI's worst nightmare. Shortly after Trump did the world a favor by firing FBI Director Comey, Rand Paul went on Fox News and dropped a bombshell that could very well be the reason Comey was fired so abruptly. While being interviewed, Rand Paul revealed that he's been told Obama used the FBI and NSA not only to spy on Trump, but he also spied on Rand Paul and several other Republican presidential candidates. Sources are telling Rand Paul that FBI and NSA was used by Obama to spy on Trump and other Republican presidential candidates. Watch and then share if you think Obama should be next on Trump's chopping block. It's being rumored that Comey's colossal mishandling of this situation, and his refusal to reveal who did the unmasking, is the reason Trump fired him. We've had 2 reporters call USWH who've said they have sources. I have 2 different reporters calling me saying they have multiple sources saying the Obama administration was either unmasking or querying presidential candidates. One thing is for sure, however. We are now far better off without Comey screwing things up in the FBI. Now people will finally start being charged with the crimes they commit, hopefully starting with Obama. The liberals just did the unthinkable. Somebody is going in jail. The liberals have been misbehaving ever since President Trump became the one in charge. They took the job that far by saying that they will pay taxes no more because they do not want their tax money to finish helping President Trump. This boycott has been led by Andrew Newman, an associate professor of English and history at Stony Brook University on Long Island, who claims he has always paid taxes, but not for much longer. He says that this year he will only been paying city and state taxes since Trump is now president. My tax money will be going towards putting up a wall on the Mexican border instead of helping sick people, said the professor for The Guardian. It will contribute to the destruction of the environment and maybe more nuclear weapons. I think there will be a redistribution of wealth from the middle class to the wealthy elite, and Trump's campaign for the working man and woman was an absolute fraud. If you pay taxes, you are implicated in the system. The government wants our money, and if a lot of people were thinking about this kind of peaceful protest, it would get their attention, he went on. Newman is encouraging more liberals to join his protest, but it definitely will not end well for them. To publicly proclaim that you will not be paying your taxes is to effectively beg the IRS to investigate you. Newman will likely end up in prison and with some hefty fines for what he is doing, and his idiot followers will suffer the same fate as well. Newman is basically calling the liberals to join his protest. But they already know that tax evasion is a serious crime with a serious punishment, so there is no chance of a lot of people joining him. What do you think of this? Share your opinion. Former FBI agent brought the worst news possible to Hillary Clinton. She's done. Hillary Clinton is at the dawn of her career. A former agent, Brian Whitner, said that it looks like her email scandal is somehow connected to the firing of FBI Director James Comey. Via the Political Insider, Brian Whitner, a veteran former FBI agent, suggested both the case and the immunity deals struck during that investigation could be revisited. I would be surprised if they did not review all the investigations regarding HRC and come up with a conclusion regarding prosecution. The statute of limitations hasn't come into play yet, he said in an email to Fox News. As for the immunity deals struck with key players in the Clinton orbit, he noted those deals are with the government, so in theory it wouldn't change. Widener suggested that aides receiving immunity, such as longtime Hillary confidant Huma Abedin, may be in some hot water as well. A new AG and new director may take a good look at the entire case, he explained. If anyone who received immunity did not live up to their agreement, like Huma Abedin, with the classified documents on her computer, the deal is off and they are potential targets again. Another individual receiving immunity was Paul Cometa, one of Clinton's tech guys who helped her wipe the server clean of evidence requested from federal authorities. He even took to Reddit to seek advice on how to commit the crime. Tom Fitton, the president of Judicial Watch, agrees with Widener on this one and said that Clinton should be in legal jeopardy. What do you think of this? Share your. Eric Trump just came up with a terrific announcement. Our first family is always in the spotlight. Some journalists who criticize the Trump family go that far that they spread all kinds of lies and bad words. This is one of the reasons why our first family is being mocked when they give interviews. Eric Trump had his first interview since his father took oath in office. Eric didn't fancy going out in public and giving interviews because liberals keep sneaking around in an attempt to bash the first family. Here we'd mention the attempts to shut down their businesses and brands. Remember what happened to Ivanka's line? But, Eric decided to speak his mind and announced that the Trump Organization is still alive. We have an amazing team, Eric revealed in his interview. We have amazing people. We function incredibly well and we know what everybody does. There is no second guessing who is responsible for what. We act as a family unit and we have incredible loyalty, the president's son added, and everybody works incredibly hard and is incredibly good at what they do. Eric also talked about all the things that happened to his family after his father won the presidential elections. The biggest thing in the world is what he is doing, Eric said. and we would never want to do anything to remotely jeopardize that. So, we were the first people to raise our hands and say, you know what, let's not build anything else overseas. Eric and his brother Donald Jr. got in charge of the Trump Organization after their father became a president. I made the purchases of every single one of those golf courses, and I rebuilt every single one of those properties, Eric revealed. I know their attics better than anybody, and I know the mechanical systems better than anybody. What do you think of this? Share your opinion.